Here we go. Here we go. All right. What's up, guys? It's Gem Jank coming at you. Right now we're at a crazy number of viewers and likes already. It's only going to go up because we are currently at 0, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you guys. We got 1 like, we got 1 viewer. So far, that's a 100% ratio. I like it. Gregory Watley, I'm commenting. Gregory Watley, I'm responding. Thank you so much for sticking through the technical difficulties we were working with. Mallory Jenkins, I don't know who that is. What up, Gem Jank? Hey, what up? How's it going? Lynn Ski, hello. I remember you from the previous live stream 1 year ago. If I recall, you are a German woman. So we have a lot in common. Bernard DeHound, what's going on? Congrats on 500,000 subscribers. You know, 500,000 subscribers, views, any way you want to look at it, it's a big deal. It would be even better if it was more of everything, but it is what it is. So thank you guys so much for stopping in on a Tuesday afternoon. I know it's, well, at least in the Los Estados Unidos, it is a Tuesday afternoon, so I don't know why you guys aren't working. I should get a job. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna make my big entrance now. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Gem Jank here. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. So, like I said, this is gonna be celebrating us. It's an achievement that very few channels have ever done before in such a long period of time. Over such a long period of time, we've achieved 500,000 views in just short of 10 years, 9 years to be exact, and it's been a steady climb. For the first, I think, maybe 7 years, we were probably looking at maybe a few thousand views, and then ever since what many reporters are calling the Gem Jankaissance in 2015, after, you know, everybody knows the story that, you know, the one video that blew up, and a lot of people are still talking about it, which is really cool to see. I mean, but it's nice to know that I'm not a one-hit wonder, and like, you know, that I still got these big old fans. I got, can we say first ever to do it? You can say whatever you want. That's kind of what we're all about at the Gem Juber Nation. Gem Juber Nation, we are about bringing people together while keeping them in their homes watching my videos. So it's a beautiful world that we live in. But yeah, so I just wanted to do this live stream to, you know, you guys can get a better chance to know me, and I can get a better chance to know you. So if you have any questions, guys, let me know. Bringing people together while keeping them in their homes watching Gem's videos needs to be on a t-shirt. And there's only one man in the world who can make that t-shirt, and that is you, Gregory Watley. My #1 fan. One of my #1 fans, Gregory Watley, everybody. So yeah, if you got any questions, let me know, and I'll answer them. If not, I will wait. How's everybody doing? I just started playing guitar like about 10 seconds before you asked that question. You mean like in my life? About 10 years actually. 10 years of playing guitar, and no big deal, but this is a little something I've been working on. So it's just something you can probably do. You know, they say it takes 10,000 hours of experience to become a master at something, but I figured since a guitar has 6 strings, it only takes, you have to multiply that by 6, so and in 60,000 hours, I could probably become something of a Stevie Ray Jepsen, Carly Rae Cyrus. Sorry, a lot of people just ask questions, and I can only see them like as they're happening. So, my bad. If you just asked a question while I was talking, ask it again. No judgment here. If you repeat questions, it's a-okay. That's what the Gem Nation's all about. Asking questions and then repeating them. The Gem Nation's about a lot of things, I think, and is beautiful. How's everybody doing? Well, let's see. You're such an inspiration. How do you stay grounded despite all the success? First things first, I would like you to end questions with a question mark, please. How do I stay so grounded? That is a good question. And I get that a lot. Thank you for the question mark. Thanks for listening. That's what the Gem Nation's all about. Listening. We're not takers. We are givers, and we give our time to each other because we listen, and that's what makes it good. How do I stay so grounded? I guess the real answer to that is that I don't. I think staying grounded is what makes people really just like close to I don't know. But it's good to be famous. So anyway, next question. That was profound. I am a professional founder, so my best friend just passed. We used to watch you together all the time. Much love. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry to hear that. Kennedy, Ireland. My thoughts are with you. I need to find a girlfriend. Where can I find one? So that's actually a really good question. So what I have found in my studies of Earth, that there are girls all over the world, and they are willing to be friendly with you. So Earth would be where you could find a girlfriend, I think. And as far as I know, girls outnumber the other type of people too. So that's good for us. I can have two? No. No. Where are you guys from? What countries? What, like, is Australia representing here? Well, I guess you guys would be asleep. How about Europeans? Asians? Africans? I'm from England, UK. I'm not familiar with that place. University of Kentucky, I don't know. Linsky, I know, we go way back. You don't have to tell me anything. A swamp German? Greetings from Finland. Hey. Grandma sat on a leather chair and farted. Oh, hey Highway? That is, I am not certified to answer that question. I'm so sorry. I think I saw a South African there. That's cool. Very cool. Any South Americans? North Americans? West Americans? Beast? Anyway, how long have you guys, does Minnesota count? I guess it depends what you're talking about. I mean, Minnesota can count for a lot of things. I'm not sure how many electoral votes they would have in a presidential election type of election, but I would, like, if people from Minnesota voted for me, I would be like, I'll count it. I'll count it. Minnesota? Yes. Thank you. Anyway, this is just like a song I've been working on anyway. It's an original song I wrote. It's by Kansas, and it's called Dust in the Wind. Close my eyes. Thank you. What's the exchange rate between Massachusetts views and normal views? That's a good question because it depends on where in Massachusetts you are. As many people know, Massachusetts has, it's a state, but it's also part of a larger country, and that country is, I guess, well, I guess it would be in the United States, and that's, so, what, I forget the question already, that's too bad. What is Massachusetts views? I think it was. You know, it's a lot like Minnesota. They both start with M, and they are states. What are your guys's, what are y'all's favorite videos on the internet? Self-portrait on your Etch-a-Sketch, please. Oh, man. I don't think I should touch that. There's been a drawing on there since before the turn of the century, and I don't wanna do that. Highway, I'm from Sweden. I've been to Sweden, actually. What part of Sweden are you from? The cold part or the other cold part? It's because it's a cold country. It's a very cold place. It's up north. I've been to Gothenburg. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. But Jose Gonzalez is from there, and I like him. Hey, Kennedy, Ireland, much love to you and your family and friends and everything, and thank you so much for stopping by. Is Fortnite good for kids? No. Simple answer. No. That's all. Yeah, let's not press F to pay respects there. Is vaccine good for kids? No. Yes. It depends what vaccine you're giving them vaccinating for. I'm really glad you brought that up, actually, because I think a lot of my viewers are parents with young children, based off the demographics that Google has shown me. And, you know, as a public figure, as an influencer, I hate the term, but I am an influencer, and it is what I am, and I am what I am, I think everyone should be vaccinated for the big three, is what I call them. Scurvy, SARS, and pig swine. And I think that if a kid has one of those things, then they should be banished and sent to the cold, cold north, above the wall, north of the wall. That's a wall that I support building, is a wall to keep the kids with scurvy in. You can take that to the bank. You can take that to any bank, honestly. Anyway, next question. What if my kid wants to be a pig swine? That's fine. But I gotta ask you, though. Well, actually, it's not fine. It's horrible. But how would you feel if your kid came up to you and said, "Mommy, Daddy, other parent, guardian, there's a boy or girl or other type of person at my school who wants to be a pig swine. What am I supposed to tell my kids?" That's something we got to think about just as we go forward. prefer not talking to my children at all if I can help it. Trobo. Trobo? You right. I agree. Honestly, I think, now, I don't know kids at all. For the most part, I was never a kid to begin with. I was one of those few types of people that was, much like Kyle XY, if you guys are familiar with that. I was in the womb until my 18th birthday, and when I was born, they said, "Congratulations, you are an adult," and I was then let free into the world. And they made a show about me on ABC Family, which is now called Freeform Network. I forget if there was a question or not, but that's why my skin looks so flawless. You right. How is the adult life treating me? You know, it's good, but it's been a lot of it's been a learning process, because as a as a non-kid, as a woomber, you know, I mean, we got to remember, I missed out on my entire adolescence. So when kids are talking about like, oh man, I had a rough time in high school, or like, oh man, I remember when we won the state championship in lacrosse, and then I'll have to be like, I don't remember that, because I was in basically an iron lung filled with amniotic sac type fluid, and you can take that to the bank. Play Escalator to Sky Place. Alright, sure. This is just an original song I wrote by Led Zeppelin. I believe it's Led Zeppelin, guys. No. Thanks, that was Led Zeppelin, and I want to thank Led Zeppelin for the rights to that song. Me and Jimmy Page go way back, and so do me and the other members of the band, whose names I also know. Such as Kremlin Richardson and Greasy Bob on drums and bass. That was actually one of the biggest, I think, musical feats of the 1970s, was playing drums and bass at the same time. That's pretty cool. Can you sing a song in German? Yeah, it goes like, "Nein." I can't. I just want to say, Jem, that every time you post a video, it puts a big old smile on my face, and I really love what you do. Hey, Gregory Watley, I just want to say, first of all, I've mentioned your name like way more than anyone else's in this video, so freaking take it easy, dude. Relax. But whenever you comment, it puts a big old smile on my face, and it's people like you that make people like me happy about people like you, so thank you. Play something from the band Bob Dylan. Yeah. Like a rolling stone. That was Bob Dylan. Any other requests? That's why I got the guitar here. Wow, skip my comment. Say it again. Say it again, the Notorious Canadian. Sorry, this is live comments, so I don't, they go away after a few seconds. I didn't think it was possible, but you're funnier live. I'm not trying to be funny, really, but, okay. Can I play something by Carly Rae Cyrus? Mallory Jenkins, if you could stop, clogging the feed with your comments, that'd be great, actually. Play Spanish guitar. Gracias. The Notorious Canadian, that was not a question, though. Do you have a question for me? That's why we're all here. I mean, I was about to turn the stream off, and then you were like, let's get my comment, and then now you skipped it again. That wasn't a question, though. You said, well, maybe I'm wrong, and that's what it takes to be in the Gem Juber Nation. It takes a big man to admit when he's wrong, and I'm wrong, the Notorious Canadian. Please repeat your question. If you said it 3 times, third time's the charm. Do I live in a basement? I've been in a basement. Live is a strong word, though. Is this all scripted? Say something to prove it's scripted. Is this all scripted? Say something to prove it's scripted. Did you really just skip it again, Gem? I'm about to go super jank on you. And that's what the Gem Juber Nation's all about, folks. Going, Gem, watching my videos. Thank you so much. And you know who doesn't get enough respect? Is the people behind the scenes who make these videos possible. For example, we've got Dr. Crunch, who's probably one of my best editors I have on the staff. And it's like a really big team. We got, you know, who doing like the post-production stuff, because, you know, it takes a lot of people. It takes a lot of human hours to put what you're seeing now. Like, this is a pretty raw cut live stream, but you know, to get it from here to there onto a computer type of internet source, we've got a lot of work that we need to do. And for example, Dr. Crunch. Thank you, Naitsuse ni. Naitsuse ni. Let's give a round of applause for the Crunch. That set design looks crazy expensive. Yeah, no, I mean, but the thing about that is, not only is it expensive, it's well thought out. Every little thing that you see behind here, including me, has been completely constructed by one of our greatest set designers, Tabitha Nickelback. No, but in all seriousness, I've been watching you since early 2017, just like 2016, every video just killed me earlier, so I was more wealthy and support you on Patreon. Ooh, I read it. Nice. Hey, no worries, man. Or woman, or in-between person, you know, I appreciate your support no matter what, so thank you so much. I would obviously appreciate your support more if it was monetary, but that's okay. And that's a good reminder, 22 minutes into the video, you guys know how to give me money, right? On patreon.com. Only a few dollars of that goes to patreon.com, and I get all the rest. So I want to, first of all, thanks to Mr. Steve Jobs for making the technological landscape that we are living in right now. And of course, I want to thank Elon Musk, because he has provided us with electric cars. Next question. Seth Draconis, Gemini, any advice on how to stay relevant on the computer internet? That is a perfect question for someone like me. When I started out making videos, I had just a simple dream. I was like, I'm gonna make videos. I'm gonna put these up on the internet, and I'm gonna stay relevant. And then 10 years later, look at me now. I'm talking to a crazy phone device and I'm talking directly to literally dozens plus one person. 2 dozen plus 1 people. A baker's double dozen, you could call it. 25 people, 13 likes. I mean, these are numbers that I never would have dreamed of as a young buck starting out on the YouTube game. If I say I'm relevant, then people are telling me it faded away too quickly. I'm sorry. They should fix that. I'll ask Dr. Crunch to fix that in post, I guess. If I say I'm relevant, then people are talking about me, which makes it true. That is true. There's no such thing as good press or bad press. There's only just press. And that's kind of just what makes the Gem Juber Nation so great. What's your setup that the messages are disappearing that fast? I'm using youtube.com, and that is what my setup is. I think I'm not entirely sure, but as I mentioned before, this is, I mean, in the true Gem Juber you know, the true believers in the Gem Juber Nation know that this is only my second live stream ever. So, but it looks like it's, I don't know. I think it's just like whatever the normal live commenting thing is, and it just goes away after, well, I'll time the next one. Someone comment, all right. All right, looked like it was like 7 seconds. So make sure that when you're writing comments, keep them under 7 seconds long. All right, about to head out. Gem, waiting for your next video. The Notorious Canadian, thank you so much for participating. Much love. You know, wherever you're going in life, even if it's not a real place, you can do your best to keep it real. Thank you, Dean Stacy, for keeping that comment so short, 6 seconds long, easy to read. That face when I thought Gem was Canadian. Crowboy, leave the stream. Thank you. If you open up the stream as a viewer, you should be able to see all our messages like we can. But if I open up the stream as a viewer, how can I create the stream? I'm a creator. I'm not a viewer. I'm not like you. I don't want to say better, but maybe superior. Let's go with superior. If we don't use space, the message won't take as long. True that, Knights Who Say Knee. Anyway, here's just a song I've been working on. It's called Fleetwood Mac by the Fleetwood Macs. I wouldn't say you're subhuman. You're just, I don't know, undermen. Human subs. I won't go into that. How can the stream be real if you're not real? Ooh, who let friggin' Jaden Smith on the track over here? Am I right, guys? Who are you wearing today? Thank you. Finally, someone asked the important questions. Right now, I'm wearing this shirt. Who am I wearing though? I would say this is like this might be like some kind of like Dinkums or something. And then I'm wearing pants as well. And the pants I bought at a store, and you know, you can just call it any kind of store. Laser Grenade. Have there been any new forms of yoga discovered in the past few years? New forms of yoga. That is actually a cutting edge question, because there are cutting edge new forms of yoga that I'm glad that you brought up. And for example, we've got, as the saying goes, for example, we've got Avasana yoga. And that's got fruit at the bottom, which is kind of like a new thing, but well, that's not new, but it's also got granola or little like niblets of Oreo cookie in the top, and then you can put that into your Avasana yogurt and find inner peace that way. Inner peas, P-E-A-S, the vegetable of yogurt. If we're your subs, does that mean... Okay, we're not... Let's not go there. All right. What is your favorite lunch? I haven't eaten lunch. I should probably eat some lunch. Ever. Do you miss my beard? Do I miss my beard? Not that, like, not how big it got last year before I shaved it off to save the world. Because that was like a raggedy depression beard, and that was kind of gross. But, you know, we shaved it off all together. All of us shaved it off for a good cause. And, you know, I just got a call from Earth yesterday, and they said, hey, I hear you're doing a live stream again. What kind of donations can we expect? And I said, Earth, get your greedy paws off of my subscribers, because we're people too. Like if we think about it, would Earth even exist if we didn't even know about it? So, or live on it? Did Earth call from a landline? No, I usually just communicate with Earth through echoing yells through the canyons and the wind. Thank you so much. Scarlett Johansson was a dream to work with, honestly. She, like, a lot is said about her personality and her acting skills, but my goodness, I mean, uh, you gotta say, she is, I don't want to say the best actress of all time, and so she's not. Oh man, laser grenade, that was a long comment, and I looked too late, but it looked like you wrote a lot of nice things about me, so I like it. Actually, that reminds me, I believe I had some comments from the last video I made that some people couldn't make it to the video. So luckily, these people are 30 minutes in, so they're gonna, I'm sure people are still watching. We've still got 20 live streamers and 18 likes. We're almost at that exact perfect ratio. Oh, 19 viewers. Honestly, if we get less viewers and more likes, that's probably better for me anyway. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. Hey, Gregory Watley, can you come over here and like fix all my phones, dude? Like, what is happening? Thanks for watching me look at stuff, guys. Alright, here we go. Laser Grenade asked me, do I want a theme song? Yeah. Heck yeah. What are you thinking? Are you still on this live stream, dude? Or dudette? Or duty? Hey, duty. What kind of theme song are we talking here? Because I've got my axe. You've got, I don't know, based on your name, Laser Grenade. Sounds like you've got some pretty cool electronic type music. So, yeah, man, hit me up on them DMs, and yeah, I could totally have a theme song. Although I will not lie to you, I will have to run it by Dr. Crunch, who's my main post-production manager. He's the guy who would, have to edit into every video, and if I know him like I do, he does not exist. Let's see. Owen Johnson, I know you. Are you on Fleek? Not sure what Fleek is. I think it's one of those social networms. I am on Fleek sometimes, but everybody goes through changes in their life. Like, am I on Fleek now? Yes, I am. When will I be doing my live stream? Asked by Spearman792. Well, I will let you know when I'm doing my live stream. Not a liar, trust me. How's it going, man? Long time no see. What do I think of doing more Let's Plays? I think Let's Plays are a little played out, honestly, and I think that's what has brought upon the downfall of quality on YouTube. For example, let's think back, where were we 10 years ago? I was making videos. No, that was 9 years ago. Let's think back 9 years ago. Where were we? I was making videos. So that's pretty good. Where is the Gem Juber Nation, and how do I apply for citizenship, and when can I move in? That is a beautiful question. Where is the Gem Juber Nation? Gem Juber Nation is not about live streams. The Gem Juber Nation isn't about putting up real physical barriers. We're about putting up barriers in here and restricting our own how do I apply for citizenship, and when can I move in? So to subscribe for citizenship, to apply for citizenship, easy money. I say that we're all in the Gem Juber Nation pretty often. Oh, viewership is going down. I do not like it. Everybody take 1 minute and just call all your friends real quick and have them come watch this with me. But how do I apply for citizenship? I say that we're all in the Gemjuber Nation, and we are, kind of, but like the real, like the nobles of the nation are the ones who give me money on Patreon. I hate to say it, guys, but you know, I got friends in high places, and those high places are the people that give me like $1 a month on Patreon. So once again, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Steve Jobs, wherever he may be in that next life. Respect, much love, you the best. Let's see. Have you played Raffo Dog on PS4? That's a reference to one of my older videos. I was like, what is that? And then I remembered that is a thing that I created. It's nice to know that like my legacy just kind of, I don't know, will last forever. That kind of feeling. It must feel good. You guys won't be able to relate to that, but like I don't know. The word genius is thrown around a lot today. I don't know, that's just my opinion though. Remember when that one video of yours got a ton of views and such because of Reddit, and lots of people said they'd start watching you after that? I feel like most of them kind of didn't. We are the hashtag true Gemjuber Nationers. You know, that'll be the last question from the old video. I do remember when that video came out, and I was younger than I am now because it was in the past, and that is how time works. Thank you. All right, let's go back to the live stream, guys. Any questions? Concerns? Concerns. Are there any concerns? Actually, I've gotten a lot of questions, but what are you guys concerned about? It doesn't even have to be related to this channel. Like, I don't know, what kind of issues are you guys going through? Maybe I could help. I don't know. But anyway, here's a song I wrote. It's called Decor. If you're just tuning in to this live stream, I'm me. I have this weird rash on my armpits. On your armpits. I feel like most people would say in my armpits. I don't know. That's an interesting concern. Jem, can I get a preview of the song you're going to play to my future wife on that plane? That does sound like something I promised you once. Yeah. Gregory Watley and the future Lady Watley. This one's for you on that plane. Happy wedding. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I just missed a bunch of comments and stuff again. I don't know. How's that song? Yeah, thanks. You're amazing too. I hope everything works out with you and your future wife, or wives, to be honest. Not to bring the mood down, but okay. ¿Algo más? Yeah, Dean Stacy, I am concerned about the lack of concerns as well. Like, we are living in what many people consider trying times. Trimes, as you could call them, and to not have any concerns, I think just shows a little naivete, and I think we can do better, and that's what the Gemjuber Nation is all about, guys. So don't forget to subscribe. Hit me up on Patreon for just a small donation every month. Could make you better. What's your favorite type of child to run over with your car? I do not condone that comment or any of that stuff. Did you plan for your guitar strap to match your wall decor? Mallory Jenkins. I gotta be honest with you guys. I have no power here. At the Gem Jang channel, I'm merely the face of, you know, what you guys see, but everything that is the Gem Jang channel is happening behind the scenes. And I mean, I'm very lucky to be working here, but I didn't choose the strap. I didn't choose these clothes. My soul did not choose this body. I am literally a vessel being used by my production staff, led by the great Dr. Crunch. What's with the capo? You know, this was the first capo I've had, and it's still kind of working. It's a little broken, but it does the job. I don't know. I'm not gonna get a new one until it like totally breaks. What are your plans for the future of this channel? This will be my last. Not last video. Got him. Raise your hand if you were just on the edge of your seat, scared because you thought I was about to say last video. What are your plans for the future of other channels? That is a question I don't get nearly enough. I think I've got a lot of great ideas for other channels. I think that if more people included me in their videos, first of all, they would be better, and I would get more money. And I think at the end of the day, that's kind of what you guys want, right? You want me to have more money, and that's kind of what makes the Gem Juber Nation so great. You know, it's like it's people from all walks of life, all over the world. We've got someone from Finland, someone from South Africa, someone from Canada, God forbid. But they all want me to have more money, and I don't know. I think that's just what. I just think that's what makes us special. Who are those ancestors in the photos behind you? That is a great question, David Jenkins. So I'll take down one. So this is my great uncle. We used to call him Husk because he just, I mean, this dude loved corn so much that the one photograph that he got in his life. I mean, people back then, you know, they only had enough money. They saved up money for one picture their whole life, and this guy was like, "What defines me?" Well, husks. So he was pictured with just a big old ear of corn, and that's kind of what makes I don't know. And I'm really proud to call him my friend and Huskman. All right, más preguntas. ¿Qué tenemos? Is he a Patreon patron? Unfortunately, Uncle Husk is no longer with us. He, well, let's just say he unhusked his last cob. What about your ancestors on the box of cereal behind you? That's a good question. He's husking with Jesus now. In a way, aren't we all husking with Jesus now? Or Jesus, depending on what religion you are. Yeah, so that's Gooby and his son Max from the Great Adventure movie. It's me, Gooby, and my son Max. And I remember that they rollerbladed in that movie, and that is all that I remember. It was pretty good, though. sees mom has got it going on. Thanks to Fountains of Wayne for paying for that song. I notice you have a lot of cars on the door frame. Yeah, so those cars just came with the house. I didn't buy any of those cars, and none of them were free from cereal boxes. I was actually just speaking to my landlord father about that, and he was telling me that the people that used to live in this house were, well, they were, for lack of a better term, cult leaders, and their cult was devoted to General Mills, the great cereal army leader, and as a result of their they were the only two members of the cult, so as you know, by default they were cult leaders but also cult followers too, which kind of messed with their heads, and that's, I think, what led to their early demise. But anyway, long story short, they had these cars from General Mills cereal boxes and they left them there, and they say the ghost of General Mills is still with us today. I'm not just the president of the cereal cult, I'm also the vice president. Crobo. Am I pronouncing your username correctly? Is that Crobo? Can we get a set tour? You ask too much, Gregory Watley. You will get no such thing. Yes, Crowbow. Okay. Cool. What up, Crowbow? No, sorry, Gregory Watley. It's just, the only problem is that, no, I'm kidding. Here we go. All right. So this is the set tour. So this is like the kind of floor that we're working with. We've got, it's made to look like hardwood, but it is actually not. And then up here we've got a ceiling, and that is made out of typical, I don't know. I think it might be rice paper. Layers of rice paper with some type of like saliva congruence. In the comment section below, can we get a shout out to congruence? I've got all day to answer these questions, guys, so, you know, keep them coming. And by all day, I'm talking about maybe like 5-10 more minutes tops. But I could also be talking about less. What else is going on? What's up? What's up? Also, shout out to the 16 people who have maybe stayed with us the whole way. That's crazy. 15 people. Sorry to that one person. All right. What is the average day in the life of a gemjank like? You know, it's pretty much all planning. It's like, what am I gonna do for my next video? What would I have to think to myself? What would gemjank do? And I wouldn't say I'm you know, a method actor, but I am, and I would say that. And I stay in character all the time, and I basically live gemjank life is how I live. And if the cameras are rolling, great. If the cameras aren't rolling, that's not very good for my YouTube channel, and I should record what I do more often and post it. Sorry, I missed some other questions. Thank you. Can I ask a question? Yeah, but that was your one question, so next. Adopt me. Du Bois. Give me 3 reasons. Well, give me 1 reason why I should adopt you over all my other subscribers. How many roads must a man walk down? That's an interesting question. It actually reminds me of a song that I just wrote called How Many Roads Must a Man Walk Down? And that was written by the person that wrote that song, and it goes a little something like this. I'll kiss you goodnight. Devoid. No thanks. In the words of Ariana Grande, thank you, but next. And say thanks, Dad. No. David Jenkins, where do I see myself in 5 days? You know, I do not have the gift of, I believe it's called clairvoyance. My Aunt Claire did. She's also pictured back here too. So this is clairvoyance, and she was married to Uncle Husk, actually. And that's why we call her Aunt Claire Voyance. And she had that gift of seeing into the future. Now, unfortunately, she passed away in the past, and I don't, and she did not like corn. Next question. What are your plans for when you hit 1 million views? Honestly, if I hit 1 million views, I'm gonna shut YouTube down. I'm gonna bring it down. Where are you putting those paintings? Just anywhere. Ben Jenkins, what is your favorite? Ben Jenkins. I've heard that name before. What is my favorite? That actually brings me to another very good point. Who is my favorite? Also, what is my favorite? Which was your question. So in a way, I answer your question. All right, guys. We're really gonna have to do this right now. All right, well, that's all. Yeah, so question answered, you could say. Crowbow, please pick up. You too. You too. No, I think it was a wrong number. Why would someone want to talk to me? That's that would be stupid. What? Oh, that was you, Greg? My bad, dog. I just don't want to, impose. I don't want your future wife to get the wrong idea. The phone works both ways. Don't we all? And that's kind of what makes the Gem Juber Nation so great, you know? Like, maybe we're people. We are, definitely people. Raise your hand if you're not a people, if you're not one of the people, if you're not a people, if you're not, raise your hand. Let's see. Yeah. We still got some time here. Nights you say knee. Oh, but you had the robot emoji. Are you sure that you're not a robot? I might have to capture ya. Am I right? Booyakasha. Sorry, I'm just gonna pull a little Marco Rubio, if you know what I mean. Can you please tell us more about that penguin? When was the last time I played face-off hockey? That has been a while. That's true. Good point there. So, this is a penguin that I constructed by myself, actually. The medium is clay, as well as paint. It is a penguin. It is a penguin. And I think it could say a lot about society and who we are. He does not have a graduation cap on him. I was just trying to give him some hair that kind of Looks a little bit like Donald Trump's a little bit, but I don't know. And he's got a unibrow. From now on, can we just ask questions about my penguin, please? Jermaine McDermott. He's a Patreon person. That's why he gets such a cool shout out. 55 minutes in. What size bow tie does he wear? Regular. When did my penguin? Now. Next. Where do you get that tie from? Trader Joe's. Next question. Rapid fire. Rapid fire penguin questions, guys. The ice is melting. We don't have much time. Alright, that's it for penguin questions, apparently. Oh, wait. Why does he have a mic? Because this is supposed to be like the one from Toy Story. Come on, guys. Get with it. Anyway, that kind of reminds me of this song I wrote that's, it's by Weezer, and it goes, like... This is something I've been working on. Let's see. I'm probably gonna end this stream at about the hour mark, so we've got about 3.5 minutes to. So get your best questions in. Creep. You work on a lot of different songs. I mean, I'm not credited as a featured artist though. Do I want to buy some death sticks? You don't want to sell me any death sticks. I don't want to sell you any death sticks. Am I right, people? You want to go home and rethink your life. I want to go home and rethink my life. I should do another impressions video, I think. Alright, guys. This is not a prequel meme chat over here, okay? Let's move along. Let's move along. Alright, we're better than this. We're better than this. What is this? Late 2016, am I right? General Mills. That would be a great idea. Is having a serial Star Wars crossover. General Mills could be General Grievous. Dramatic reading of Attack of the Clones script live stream when? Ooh. Soon. I like that. Attack of the Clones has some good lines. Revenge of the Sith has the best lines, though. For example, now, like that. Good, Anakin. Now kill him. That's just a little character I've been working on called Emperor Palpatine. Do it. It looks like we're all on the same page here. What else, guys? Come on. We got limited time. Limited time only. Daily reminder that the Emperor Palpatine's first name is Sheev. How am I? That is a good question. I'm doing well. Thank you. I've got good things are happening, and it's nice to know that, like, hey, if I want to turn my phone on to talk to a bunch of strangers, at least 15 of them will be tuned in, and 22 of them will like this video. I don't think there's a lot of other people in the world that can say that. So, a lot of other people in the world probably don't even have, 14 viewers. But 23 likes. John Lewis. John Lewis. Is that Congressman John Lewis? Watching my videos. Sir, you're a hero. You're an inspiration. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your work has probably influenced my videos more than any other congressman, except for maybe Jar Jar Binks when he became like the senator from Naboo or whatever. Vote for pizza. John Lewis, you have lost my respect. Next question. I think dogs should be able to vote. Next question. Come on, guys. We don't have much time here. You're ruining everything I've worked on. Everything I've worked on for. I think dogs. I also think dogs should be able to vote. All right. This is my live stream, guys. This is my live stream, and I don't want to talk about dogs voting, okay? Please stop trying to take over the chat with your with dogs voting. I have a confession. What's your confession, Jermaine McDermott? Don't say it. Don't you say it. Do I have any pets? You know, I like to think of my subscribers as my pets, so yes. All right, Jermaine McDermott, everybody is waiting on you for your confession. What do you think of the R. Kelly documentary? A few things. I owe $3,000 in taxes, so I had to stop patching. Maybe that's not funny. Maybe that's real, and I'm so sorry, dude. But hey, man, what you contributed to this channel has been unmatched by anyone in terms of just your undying spirit and support. None of these goons can say that they did what you did for me to make me say what I said. All right, guys, we're past an hour now. I'll do one final question, even if it's a bad one. So whoever gets in a question first wins, and I will answer that. And there is no such thing as bad questions. Only bad people that ask any kind of question. Oh, that's the question we're going with. You? That's so disappointing to all the people who are typing in questions now. But unfortunately, the question we are left with is you? And to that, I say, why me? Why not? In the words of a speech I made in 8th grade. Why me? Why not? You? Me. And yeah, because it is me, you know? Because if I can do it, so can you. You? Yes. Now I will say words that if someone is tuning in now, they will be wondering, is English his first language? And you? Yes. And that's about all there is to say. I just want to thank you guys so much for, you know, for everything, for all your support, for all the views, 500,000 views. I mean, I made a lot of jokes about it, but, you know, I mean, that's pretty legit. Like, that's pretty cool. So thank you so much, guys, for continuing to watch my videos. I will keep on trying to, you know, crank them out. I've been going at a pretty steady rate of like 2 or 3 a month now for a while. So definitely planning to continue that. So stick around, and I will not let you down. And if I do let you down, then it's probably just because you let me down first, and that's the only reason I want to let you down, is just to make you feel bad for letting me down. So it's probably because I'm just really good at what I do. And thanks so much, guys, and you know, thanks for tuning in. To the 17 people still watching, or maybe some birdie just tuned in and lucked out, and they're gonna get some nice words from me. 18 people, hello to the person who just tuned in. 17 again, sorry. Just like the movie with Zac Efron and the other man. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for making me happy. And thanks to me for making you happy. You're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification button, hit that like button, hit any like button that you can find, and if you can, help me out on Patreon. No biggie though. I'm just dragging this out now. Anyway, I'll leave you guys with just a little song I've been working on. It's called Pink, I don't know, Floyd or something. So thanks for watching, guys. Signing out, Jem Jenk. End of the video. Now I'm going to see how I can end the video. I'm gonna hit the X.